Hello everyone, my name is Muhyiddin Shhada. My topic today left displaced abomasum in cattle. My first slide about definition. Left displacement of the abomasum accounts for 80 to 90% of all displacement. It occurs when the abomasum moves to the left of its normal position, becoming trapped between the rumen and the left abdominal wall, stretching the result in constriction of the entrance to an exit from the abomasum, and it filled with gas. The second slide, normal physiology. The abomasum, it is also called true stomach, since this compartment has mostly the same function as the stomach in monogastric animals such as pigs and the human. In fact, it is in the abomasum that the cow's own stomach acid and enzymes are used to further break down ingested feed before it passes into the small intestine. It has some mobility at the pylorus level peristalsis and some control at the pyloric sphincter. Usually it is larger in newborn animal, also due to the fact that rumen is not completely developed. The pH in the abomasum generally range between 3.5 to 4, and for the region, shift cells are present in order to secrete mucus to protect the abomasal wall from the acid damage that this acid pH could cause. Pathophysiology. Pathogenesis LDA as a result of abomasal atony and gas production. The partly gas distended abomasum becomes displaced upward along the left abdominal wall. Lateral to the rumen, it is primarily the fundus and greater curvature of the abomasum that become displaced, which in turn causes displacement of the pylorus and duodenum and abomasum. Reticulum and liver are also rated to varying degrees. There is probably some interference with the function of the esophageal groove due to slight clock waves, rotation of the stomach compartment, and this impedance passage of ingesta. The obstruction of the displaced segment is incomplete, and although it contains some gas and fluid, a certain amount can still escape, and the distension really becomes severe. Since there is no interference with the blood supply, the effects of displacement are entirely due to interference with digestion and passage of ingesta, which lead to chronic inhalation. A mild metabolic alkalosis with hypochloremia and hypokalemia are common. The hypochloremic metabolic alka is probably due to abomasal atony, continued secretion of hydrochloric acid into the abomasum, and the partial abomasal outflow obstruction, with sequestration of chloride in the abomasum and reflux into the rumen as a result. Hypokalemia is probably due to decreased intake of feeds high in potassium and continued renal secretion of potassium. Secondary ketosis is common and may be complicated by development of fatty liver syndrome. Pick. This figure about normal position of abomasum, red and rumen blue. And this figure about disease case, position of abomasum red and rumen blue in a cow with an LDA. Signs and symptoms: loss of appetite, a drop in milk yield, reduced rumination, mild diarrhea. The last slide about diagnosis. The diagnosis of LDA was confirmed in all the cows via exploratory laparotomy. The abomasum could be felt reclining on the dorsal rumen and distant in 37 of the cows when the hand advanced over the dorsal rumen across to the dorsal left side of the abdomen. Thank you for listening me. Done by Mohidin Shhada. Thank you for Dr. Ahmed Thabit. I hope to see you again.